Hello and welcome back. I'm Lygo. This is My Life in Football Manager episode 24, and today we've got the season review and summer transfers. And as you can see, we collected our first trophy, the Vanarama National League. So if you're happy with that, leave a thumbs up down below. Subscribe to continue following along. Let's get stuck into this season review. Let's start with the new arrivals. Cian Reid got the highest average rating. Interestingly, Tiani Boateng didn't really play, got 16 appearances, 12 goal contributions though. He was signing of the season. Not sure I agree with that. I think Cian Reid or possibly Timmy Abraham would have been my choice, or even Emmanuel Aidem. I know 6.94 for a keeper is not excellent. It's not bad, and he played 49 games. He was virtually ever present. So it's good to see all these transfers more or less worked out. Mackenzie Hunt, couldn't really get the best from him. I was hoping for more. Mel Roper, another one we spoke about last time. I was hoping he'd contribute a lot more. Young player, so he's got time to develop, but we'll be going back to West Brom. And then a couple of younger players to the bottom. Morgan Bull, Aidan Craigie went out on loan. Jake Cleave did well when he came into the side as well. But overall, the board were impressed with the transfer business we did. Season results, board confidence A+, absolutely delighted that we won the league. We weren't expected to, but we will be a Football League team next year. Competition top scorer for us, Timmy Abraham. We're now half filling the ground just about, so we've still got plenty of room there. And if we come to the FA Cup, we had a good third round run in the FA Cup. Less so in the FA Trophy, we got knocked out in the fourth round by Yeovil. Let's come to the moments to remember. 5-0 Drumming away win against Sutton in the FA Cup. Match to remember, a tight one against Wrexham, who, if you remember, we were chasing them down for a long part of the season. Beat them 2-1 at their ground. Goal of the season came in that vindication against Hartlepool. We beat them at their place 2-0, and it was finally good to get a win against them. Finances, it looks like the club's grown from a local team to a regional team now, so that's good to see. No new sponsorships is a little bit disappointing, which financially the same as last season. Broadcast revenue has doubled. Corporate and hospitality is up about 40,000. Competition prize money is up about 40,000 as well. An increase to the matchday commercial and retail is always good to see. Total merchandising sales €20,000, and we sold around 400 shirts, with Abraham being the top shirt seller. And the team of the season looks like this. We've got Idem in goal, Lowy, Reid, Williams and Payne at the back. Definitely agree with that back five. Gallo and McGrath in midfield. That would be my pick. And then Verma, Sochak and Campbell are the attacking midfielders, with Abraham leading the line. Now, this was where I was uncertain on this. Verma wouldn't have been my choice, but then we never really had a right winger unless Abraham played there. And if Abraham played in the right wing, we didn't have a goal scorer up front, so to be fair, probably justified. That said, let me know down in the comments below whether you agree, disagree. Moving on to the accolades, we won Vanarama National League North Manager of the Season last year, and we got National Manager of the Month for March. Fans Player of the Season, Luther Williams, who also won Young Player of the Season. As we saw, Tiani Boateng won Signing of the Season. Goal of the season went to Timmy Abraham, who was also top scorer. David Sochak chipping in with 21 assists. And he also got most man of the matches, 8 man of the matches. And as we saw before as well, Luther Williams, highest average rating with a 7.5. And the record breakers there as well. So history in the making. We finally win the National League North. We've got a trophy in the cabinet. So we'll move on, have a look through the inbox now. And we had an aggressive clinical attack, which surprises me. I wouldn't say it was clinical. Quite leaky defence, which is probably fair. Club vision coming up for the next season. Play entertaining football, work within the wage budget, and a mid-table League 2 finish they're looking for. Wow. So they're expecting us to be fighting for mid-table. That's interesting. So with that, I'm hoping for some backing, because if they want a mid-table finish, we're going to need backing in this transfer market, so we'll confirm that. Dynamics upgrade, we don't have any team leaders yet. We've got Lowy Edwards, he's going to be on his way out. Sochak and Williams. Now, Lowy, Sochak and Williams are sticking around. We've got contracts agreed for them. So hopefully they can step up this season. End of season team meeting. We want a mid-table finish. The players agree with that, so that's interesting that they're agreeing with that as well. So we obviously have a good squad there, but not going to make any promises. We'll see them at the start of the season. Not too interested in the team report for now, or the injuries. Players will be back the 23rd of June, so a couple of months off. And then the analysis for the Kidderminster game, the last day of the season. So what I'll do now is play forward a bit, probably come back to 1st of July, unless there's any interesting movements in the job market. We'll come back for end of contract day, so I'll join you in a moment. Okay, so we've got some activity. I said I was going to come back the 1st of July, but beginning of June, Blackpool and Notts County at the same time have offered us a job interview. I've not applied for either of these. If I just come to the job security screen, the only job that I've applied for so far which became available was the Sunderland job. Now, I don't know about this. I didn't know about this rather, but if you did know about this, let me know down in the comments. You can come to your profile page as a manager and see if you're wanted. And as you can see, Sunderland, Notts County and Blackpool all want me. But Sunderland have not replied as yet to the job application. Now, Notts County, if we go to them, they're going to be in the same league as us. They only just scraped past relegation last year, so it's not a job that I'm interested in. So I'm going to turn that one down, decline the interview at Notts County. Blackpool, however, were 7th in League One and just missed out on a playoff place. So that is interesting. It wasn't something that I would have jumped for or I would have gone out and sought. But the fact that they've come to me, I'll hear them out and see what they've got to say. I won't go through this on camera, but if I do hear back from either, or if I hear back from Sunderland or Blackpool, I'll let you know. So we've heard back from Blackpool. Unfortunately, we were unsuccessful. They've gone for the experienced Chris Wilder. And to be honest, when you compare myself and Chris in game, it's not really an option. Chris was obviously much stronger than I currently am. But we do have some good news. And that is that Sunderland did come and offer us an interview. And that they're going to be offering us a job as well. And the wage isn't exactly what I was hoping for, but it's an extra $3,000 a week. Nobody's going to turn down an extra $3,000 a week. And based on what their current setup is, they want me to reach the playoffs as a minimum, which I would hope so based on their squad. And I mean, look at their transfer budget and wage budget for a League One club. It's utterly ridiculous. So we will absolutely be taking that offer. So we'll start negotiations. And as I've said before, there's no point fiddling around with any of this because you can't actually negotiate it anyway. We'll finalise the deal, exit the talks, and we'll take one last look at the squad. That was the squad that we left Telford with. They're in good shape going into next year. Hopefully they can survive. But it's been a good chapter and it's helped us move on. So we will go to the inbox. We've accepted the offer. We'll continue on. And we are now Sunderland manager. What an upgrade that is. As you can see, in a move that is sure to spark plenty of heated debate, Ben Malcolm has left Telford to join Sunderland. Questions will be raised why he made the jump, which, I mean, upgrading to Sunderland, there is no question. Extra money, extra fans, huge club. There is no decision. But I will face pressure to bring immediate success, which absolutely a given the standing of the club. Carlos Corberan was considered to be the favourite, so we've beat him. We were talking just about Chris Wilder. So to beat out Carlos Corberan was a huge deal. So Telford will be looking for a new manager. They've paid €50,000 compensation to Telford for me. So worth a lot more now. Not as much as I'd like to be still, but I only had 1 year left on my contract as well. Ben Malcolm, a Vanarama National League Manager of the Year winner in 2025, brings a blend of experience and proven credentials with him to my new job. I lifted the Vanarama National League just in April and will be afforded the chance to enhance my reputation by bringing success to Sunderland. Sunderland did finish 17th place in League One after losing their last 4 games, so we have got a bit of a turnaround on our hands. We've got some work to do, but that will be in the next couple of episodes, so we'll wrap this one up here. If you've enjoyed this episode, leave a thumbs up. To follow on with the Sunderland chapter, hit that subscribe button. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.